Today's video is brought to you by Oxedo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxedo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxedo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxedo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. Today's episode, as you can see behind me, we're working on the winter beater. It's the 07 Colorado. It's just a little two-wheel drive, four-cylinder, whatever the hell it is. It's just a little bomber. Nothing much, nothing special. Love when that happens. Anyways, so we're working on this today, and what we're doing is cosmetic. I'm kind of that way. A little bit of OCD, so when I come out and I look at it, even though it's a winter beater, there's something that just doesn't seem to quite look right. And well, it's those wheels right there. Not a fan. I mean, they're fine and all. Style-wise, I got no issues with them, but they're just They're not in the greatest aesthetic condition. And, well, I just kind of don't want them to look like poo. So today we're going to pull them off and spray them up, make them look fresh. And we're going to be rotating the tires on this guy as we do that. So first thing we got to do, get her up in the air. As you can see, I've got her on the rack here. We're going to pop these caps off, break these nuts off, and then what we got to go and do is I am getting rid of these exterior lip weights, and I'm going with weights on the back side, so I have nothing on the front side here, making that whole face smooth and appear nicer. I just don't like those on there. I don't want to paint it, put those back on, and then have it screw up that paint or paint over it and it looks like crap. So since we're here in the shop, we're going to go ahead and do that. First things first, we got to break all these lug nuts loose. So we got lucky with the front passenger side here. There's no weights on it whatsoever, so we're good here. We are going to be rotating at this time, so I'm just going to go ahead and move this into the driver's side rear position at this point, so I can keep track of where they were and where they need to go. Got those popped off and in position to where they need to be going forward here. So what we got to do now is take each one over to the balancer and run them on there so we can make sure that they are good to go and balanced so we have a nice smooth ride. So let's head over and do that. we've got the wheel weights all taken care of, everything's balanced. So what we're gonna do now is kind of prep them up and get them ready for some color. Actually, for some primer, the first thing we're gonna do. But while I was kind of waiting around, we ended up painting, we're primering those up. We're gonna put some color on them. A little surprise coming. And I went ahead and reprimed this because we have a little surprise coming for that as well. You might be asking yourself, why in the heck did you raise it up so high? We're also going to do an oil change while we're here. I figured 2 birds, 1 stone on a Saturday. Can't help it, got to be done. So as you saw, I started to prep these rims as far as taping off the backs and the valve stems. And I realized, you know what, I'm not gonna go through all that. It's kind of not important. This isn't a job where I need to pay super particular attention to detail and overspray and things. They're old rusty rims. It's an old winter beater truck. Doesn't have to look pretty on the back side of the rim because honestly nobody's ever gonna see that anyway, so honestly I don't care. So what I'm gonna do is I ended up taping off 2 and not taping off these 2. And what we're gonna do is paint them with the tire on the rim, and we have a super cool little trick to make sure we don't get any overspray. So check this out. Cheap dollar store playing cards. We're going to leaf these around between the rim and the tire. 0 overspray on the tire. Super cheap, like $1.25. And then we can throw them away and we don't have to worry about anything. So we're gonna go ahead, put these bad boys on and get to spraying some primer. But before we get any further on this, my boy Garrett's over here. You've met him before. He's got that nice white Honda that's laid down to the ground. Well, he's picked up a new toy and he's here doing a few little upgrades, you could say. So check this out.
Oh yeah.
That looks good.
It is paint matched to the truck as well, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Prismatic Powders just came out with a powder coat that is the identical paint color of this truck, carbonized gray.
That's sick. He's got more goodies coming. We'll be checking in on him here from time to time because, well, he's always got something brewing and it's always pretty interesting. But this is his new little toy, and well, it's quite a change from his Civic, but there's a little something special in this one, so I'm gonna leave that to your imagination for a while we get our project wrapped up, and we'll take a closer look at that in a little bit. So like I said earlier, we've got these all ready to go, and while we're waiting for the primer on the rims to dry up, we're gonna squirt a little something something on here. And yes, you guessed it, cherry red. We are going with the high gloss cherry. You're not gonna see a whole lot of it, but it might set off nice between that gunmetal gray that we're going with on the rim. So we're just gonna blast these up quick. I'm not doing around the bolts or anything because we've got anti-seize on there just to keep the wheels from, you know, sticking and whatnot, since they don't come off a whole lot. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some color on. So as you saw, we've got the rear end, we got that primed up, we got that painted cherry red, so that's looking nice and sweet. We've got the rims primed, ready for some color there, and while we were waiting for all that stuff to dry, we went ahead and hit that with some body color, so that's looking right and proper. We'll be putting that in here shortly. We've got to let her dry up for a while. But we're gonna go ahead and throw some color on these wheels. I'm gonna throw you up here on this tripod, get this first one blasted out, and then, you know, you'll get the idea from there. But we'll see how it looks. So it's been a little bit, and let's come back and check up on what's going on. He's got all that hooked up. Ooh. God, that looks slick. And, oh, no, look there. What are we doing? Looks like some good fun there, and that can only mean one thing. A paint matched or powder coated larger capacity pan, so that's pretty sweet. Getting her all dialed in, and new gaskets and shit. So when you see what's up above, I don't know if you know, if you can tell by that there, but he's just putting her up. Yeah, that's gonna look sweet. It's funny that we spend time and money on things that you'll never see. But that's part of it.
And my light died.
Okay, so let's check out this guy here. It's looking pretty good. The only area of concern that I had is gonna be this top edge here. So gently set it down so that I can get that area there. Actually, I'm going to prop it up. I'm going to throw you on the tripod here and give you a little fast forward. Alright, well, we got our oil change done. We got those rims taken care of. We got that center stereo dash piece taken care of. We got a lot of things checked off the list today. Again, I cannot reiterate how good those wheels look now. And that red behind there, it's just the right amount. It's gonna look so good when the light hits it just right. The sun anyways, oh yeah. I like that. It's gonna turn out pretty good. I don't know if you can tell, but they did a spray in bed liner in this guy here, and they also did it on the wheels. So when I painted them, they've got that kind of hammered look now, which I don't mind. It's actually kind of nice. Spruced everything up real good, so no complaints. So we got the old unit down there, but this is what we got to show you up here. Ooh-wee, look at that bad boy. So he took me for a rip in it here not that long ago, and well, she just spins them. Spins some more. Yeah, and then probably spin it a little bit more. It's a good time, that's for sure. But not ideal for Minnesota winter. So he's kind of wrapping up a few things here, and then park it for the winter months, and then get her back out in spring. I'm sure we'll see plenty of it out and about and at shows and whatnot. Regular cab. Super cool. You just don't see a lot of those. So we're gonna hear a little bit of a cold start here on this bad boy. Sounds pretty healthy. That's going to wrap things up for us here today. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, as always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.